What's happening, Nunbuzz viewers? Welcome back to another episode of Challenger Approaching. I'm your host Abdal, and let's take a look at last week's winner. Shoutouts to Game Master 3rd DS for winning last week's Kid Icarus Uprising Challenge. The challenge was to get the highest score on Chapter 1, difficulty 7, only using the first blade with no powers and 100 value. Whew, some sort of handicap, huh? Anyway, so I sped up the footage in order to keep the episode short and sweet. Be sure to take a look at how Game Master 3rd DS maximizes on killing each of those mono eyes in the beginning cutscenes. And as soon as he charges up his power shot, he unleashes it, which is something that I totally forgot to do while I was playing my run through. So by doing that, he was able to nail a whole bunch of the on-screen enemies all at once, at least 3 or 4 times throughout the whole first beginning cutscene. By doing so, he maximized on all of the points that he gets from killing all those guys. Alright, so coming to an end over here, he pretty much has to kill the last set of mono eyes and then fly right down to the Coliseum and start the ground area. Now the ground area is a little bit more difficult because it's not really on rails and you're all on your own. So you'll notice that as soon as he goes through, he just speed runs through and kills any kind of snakes that come by, and then the rest of the mono eyes. And you'll notice that he does a lot of the charge up shots too while dodging all of the incoming fire, which is definitely a strategy that you want to use. As we were talking about earlier, while in the flying parts, you want to make sure that you're rotating in a circle to avoid all the enemy fire, which you can see that he did that very well. Alright, now this part over here, he just destroyed this pot, goes over to the secret chamber and attacks this tank. Now he knows exactly where to hit that tank. It's right on the back. There's a little red nub, and all he has to do is keep on sidestepping and he'll be able to get that. So he keeps on shooting at it and then dodges out of the way whenever that thing spins at him, just so he doesn't take any unnecessary damage. And with a little bit more shots, boom, it's done. He's on his way. Gets the item, takes a little bit of health recovery, and then moves forward. Alright, not making too many mistakes here, but killing as many enemies as he can without getting hit. Alright. Man, this game is awesome. The first blade was such an awesome weapon to start off with. You know, it's got a very high rate of fire. It's also got the nice sword attachment to it. Man, I totally like the claws too. What were your guys' favorite weapons in Kid Icarus Uprising? You guys remember clubs? Oh man, clubs were so overpowered. Anyway, this bot over here, he grabs the happy trigger. And what the happy trigger does is it gives you unlimited charge-up shots right one after another, right consecutively. So he definitely maximizes on that, kills as many enemies as he can while he has that happy trigger. And now he's got the last couple of enemies right before he fights the boss Twin Bellows. Now this guy over here gives him a little bit of trouble, but nonetheless he knocks it out. Nice melee attacks, and then grabs the vial of power and moves onward. Alright, Twin Bellows, here we go. Now this is really fun to watch him play, because he dodged a whole bunch of the attacks that were coming at him, all those little flamethrower shots, just rolling out of the way while keeping pressure on him. That's because that's what you have to do. And if you get close, give him a couple swipes with the sword and go from there. You notice on my version of it, I got hit and almost to the brink of death, and they gave me extra points for that for some reason, but that didn't happen with him over here. He just goes through, fires the last couple shots, and he is all set. Good job with the score of 124,820. That was amazing. Alright, be sure to click on his channel in the description and congratulate him on winning his second Ninbuzz challenge. Show him a little love, will ya? Let's move on to this week's challenge. New Super Mario Bros. 2, getting back to our coin collecting roots here. Alright, so in this challenge, we're going to do World 1 Rainbow level. Now, in order to get to the rainbow level, you've got to make sure that you get the double digits at the end of the flagpole. So, I'll show you an example right over here. Anything in the last 2 digits on the timer, you'll unlock the rainbow course for the world that you're currently in. So we're going to go to World 1 Rainbow. It's literally like the very first level before the first level. Anyway, so the challenge today is to see how many coins we can get in this particular level. My old score was 433, but I went in and tried it a couple more times, and I got a better score. So that is the ultimate challenge, seeing how many coins you can get in the Rainbow Special stage. Alright, here we go. So as soon as you come aboard, you're going to be on this platform. You just got to jump around and hope that you get lucky with the roulette. As you can see, you've got one of 3 options. You can get either 10, 30, or even 50. I think a perfect run would be getting all 50 on each one of those. And make sure you jump in the air to grab that 100 that's swinging right past you. Anyway, I get a couple of 50s, I get a couple of 10s. It's all about timing, and the platform is moving, so that really doesn't help out. And if you get perfect timing right over there, you'll be able to get a 100 coin. So get the remaining coins over here, and you are all set. Jump off and have a good day. Yeah! My score was 446 coins. How many coins can you guys get in the first rainbow level? If you're up for the challenge and you have the game, don't hesitate, submit a video response. If you don't have the game, be sure to participate in the comment section on what games you'd like to see in the future. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Ninbuzz and follow them on Twitter. Until next week, you guys have been challenged. If you're interested in the latest Wii U and Nintendo 3DS LPs, come to my channel for daily uploads and weekend Mario Kart 7 streams. I just started an LP of Luigi's Mansion. Check it out and subscribe to join the Abdallah Nation.